Hi, this is Anil and welcome to the video tutorial for the Learning Lad on C++ programming. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to read and display true and false values in C++. Normally when we use the Boolean values, for example, let's create a Boolean variable and let's say Boolean value. Alright, now this bool value is a Boolean variable. So when we use cin to read the value to this Boolean value, so I'm going to use cin and bool value, and then we're gonna print out, so it's gonna be cout. All right, now I'm gonna save this, I'm gonna build and run this. As you guys can see, now we need to enter the Boolean value. So in C++, when we use normal IO, we need to pass either 0 or 1. 0 means false, 1 means true. Here I'm gonna pass 0, and if I enter that, it returns 0. It works properly. And I'm gonna build and run it again, and I'm just gonna pass 1, hit enter, and it works properly. But I don't want to pass that zeros and ones for false and true. I want to pass either true or false as a string. So at that time, if I try to do that with this code here, I just want to pass true, and if I hit enter, it returns 0. And if I build and run it again, and if I pass false and hit enter, it returns 0. It means that we can only pass either 0 for false, 1 for true. We can't pass true and false like the way that I have done here, when we use the normal IO, like this code. What we can do in C++ is we can set some certain flags and we can read true and false in input and output. So we're gonna set the flags to the input and output stream. So if you guys don't know about this, what is this flags or what is this IO streams, please watch my previous tutorials on it. So here what we need to do is we need to set the flags. First I'm gonna set the flag to this I stream or the input stream. This cin is an object of this input stream. That's why I'm gonna use cin dot set f function, and then we need to set the flags. So it's going to be iOS because the flags are defined in the iOS class, and then we need to pass the flag, so here which is bool alpha, and that's it. Now when I set this flag, this input stream is able to read the Boolean values in terms of true and false. Alright, now we're gonna set the same thing to the output stream. So I'm gonna copy this and paste it in the next line, and I'm going to change this one to cout. Alright, now if I build and run this program, and if I pass true and hit enter, it returns true. And again, if I build and run it, and if I pass false and hit enter, it returns false. So by setting these flags, we are making the IO streams to read and display the Boolean values in terms of true and false. So here I just wanna build and run it again, and I'll try to pass a value of 0, whether it works with 0 for false or 1 for true. And if I hit enter, it returns false, which means it's working properly. And if I build and run it again, and if I pass 1, okay, it returns false, which means it won't work. I thought it's gonna work. So when we set these flags, we need to pass either true or false in strings, not that zeros and ones. Alright, the next thing that I want you guys to teach you is you can set this flag like this using the setf function, or you guys can just insert it by using the stream extraction and stream insertion operator. When you use cin, we need to use the stream extraction operator and then the flag which is bool alpha, and then the stream extraction operator. And here when we use cout, and we need to use bool alpha and then the stream insertion operator, and make sure that you use it just before reading the values. Alright, if I build and run it again, just to demonstrate the working of this, and I'm gonna pass true and it works. And similarly, if you guys want, I'm gonna run it one more time and I'm gonna pass false and it works. Alright, so this is how you guys can read the Boolean values as strings, true or false, not zeros and ones. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.